Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Tuesday. You're probably gonna get real sick of seeing me in this green sweater in my videos this week because today for me is actually Saturday and I'm doing some pre-filming because miraculously I have some work happening this week as you guys are watching. So I'm having to do a little bit of pre-filming to stay on top of things. So here I am with my November. By the way, happy December. It's December, people. But here I am with my November 2020 Beauty Empties, and it's a smaller one. So normally this bin is decently full, but there were just a few things that were kind of nearing the end over the past month. I did a push and I finished those products up. I love doing empties videos on my channel because I feel like there is no better review of a product than when you have used it completely. And there are so many things, and you guys know this, that I finish and I immediately repurchase because they're holy grail products to me. There are some products that I think are really good, but I'm always kind of tempted to try new things. And I think it's mostly because I have this channel, but I do have to admit, I've had people ask me before, would you spend as much money on makeup or skincare or hair stuff if you didn't have this channel? And I have to admit I would, because here's the thing, back in my 20s, before I ever even thought about YouTube, I was blowing money on stuff like that like crazy anyway. I've just always been someone who has been fascinated with beauty products. I will say in my 20s it was more so makeup than anything else. But as I've gotten older, I've come to appreciate good quality hair care, good quality skincare. And I find that especially when it comes to skincare, if you take better care of your skin, you don't need to pack on quite as much makeup, which I guess has saved me a little bit in makeup. Not much though, because once again, I like trying new things. So yes, I blow a lot of money on stuff. Yes, I do get some things sent to me as PR from companies. It's not an insane amount. I mean, there are some people that receive 30 packages a day. That would stress me out, honestly. I would not want that amount of PR. I don't envy those people. It gets to be really overwhelming sometimes. So I'm usually very careful about the stuff that I accept from companies, and I always make sure that they are totally okay with me giving you guys honest reviews, because that's important. I mean, if I'm not giving you an honest review, I don't know what the point is, I guess, of doing this. Anyway, I don't know why I went on a tirade about that, but let's talk about what I finished. I'm gonna start with something that I'm going to be finishing within the next day or two, which for me will put me finishing it in November, and that is my Dermalogica multivitamin thermofoliant. I love this. I think I can squeeze one more use out of this in the shower tomorrow. So I will finish it, but this is an amazing facial scrub. I have purchased this for a number of years, and I've repurchased it multiple times over those years, and it's just a exfoliator that I think is incredibly lovely. It's probably overpriced for what it is, but it works really well. It's never irritated my skin, and I just really enjoy it when I'm using it. So will I repurchase it yet again? Yeah, absolutely. I can't remember the exact price point, but I love this. It's pretty spendy for a facial scrub, let's just say that. But that being said, I think it's great. Dermalogica just in general is a skincare brand that I love. By the way, I will put links, I'm gonna put links for everything down below this month because like I said, there's not that much stuff. So, and another thing that I will be finished with by actually Tuesday when you guys are watching this is this Wander Beauty Wanderlust Powder Foundation. I'm in the shade Light, and you can see I don't have much left of this at all. In fact, this morning I was kind of digging my brush into the sides here, so sorry about the lighting. It is not, well, now it's officially 3:31. So, but it's really dark out already. So I'm having to rely heavily on the ring light today. Sorry, but you can see there's just that little tiny bit of powder on the outside there. So I'm gonna get every last little bit, like I apply it like this. I'm gonna get every last little bit out and fluff it on my face. This is a fantastic powder foundation. I already have a backup of it because I bought it when I think it was Skin Store was having a really good sale on Wander Beauty stuff. I love this powder foundation. I think it's fantastic. I am someone who is an exclusive powder foundation user because it's just what works well with my very oily skin. Now my skin is definitely regulating a little bit, and that is thanks to some key things that I'm doing different with my skincare at this point. But I do still have oily skin. It's just not insanely oily anymore. So that makes me happy. But I think even if I didn't have oily skin at this point, I would just continue to use powder foundation because I think it just looks a lot more natural. It doesn't feel as heavy as a liquid. I remember wearing liquid foundation in my 20s and it always felt like I was wearing a mask. And I didn't like it. And once I discovered powder foundation, I was like, this is heaven. Why have I been using this stuff all this time? I'm sure those of you who are super loyal to liquid foundation are like, that broad is crazy. And that's fine. I am. You're not wrong. Ooh, this is the good one. It's kind of expensive, but it is a good one. It is the Drunk Elephant Slay Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. Now, I love this. I think this is a fantastic, I got it all out. Here's the thing. I really like this, and I definitely recommend trying it if you want to, if you've been wanting to, see if it works really well. It does. It melts everything off your face. Eye makeup, liner, lip liner, everything that you can throw at it, it takes care of it. But I'm gonna say, if you're on a budget or you want something that is equally as lovely, try and I will link this down below as well, the Derma E Universal Cleansing Balm. If you have never tried that one, now it does have fragrance in it, so that's gonna knock out some of you right away, which is fine. This one just smells like oils, like, I don't know, shea butter or something, I don't know. I don't know what the scent is, but it's not like fragranced, if you will. There is a fragrance in the Derma E one. I don't think it's insane. It has like a slight citrus scent to it, but it works just as well. Gets everything off the face, doesn't irritate my skin, doesn't clog my pores. It's just fabulous. I just love this. Love it. I need to not put that back in there right now. Oh, I finished another Dermatology product. This is the Dermatology Advanced Retexturizer. She's done. Look at her, all gone. Okay, so I use this not only on my face, but mostly I actually used it on my neck and this entire like décolletage area. So I was treating this pretty much almost every single day with this. This is a wonderful retexturizer. So this has AHAs in it. For example, there's apple fruit extract in here. What else? Prickly pear extract. I'll link this down below. Moral of the story is this is fantastic for helping to exfoliate the skin. I feel like this is very gentle. A little bit goes a long way, and it's a fantastic product. And the price point of these dermatology products, I think, is much more affordable than a lot of like the other like more luxury high-end skincare that I tend to blow money on. That being said, this is a fantastic line. They just recently had their like Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale where they had 30% off. By the way, I was so annoyed. I had like this really nicely edited video that I did to go up on the day before Thanksgiving with all of like my favorite sales and like suggestions for you guys. And I put so much stinking work into this video and YouTube never processed it. I tried like 4 times deleting it, re-uploading it. There was nothing wrong with the video. Just YouTube was not processing it. Like it wasn't rejecting it saying you can't upload this because there's garbage in it, but it just never processed. So I tried several times, and moral of the story is I was trying to like let you guys know about the dermatology sale because that's better than the discount code that they normally give me to pass along to you guys. By the way, I bought this with my own money from Dermatology. They have sent me a few PR things, but most of what I've shown you from them is stuff that I've spent my own money on. But I think that my 20% off code works again. So it's not 30% off, but if you still want to try this, because I do highly recommend it. I think it's a great product, especially for your chest and décolletage. And please, if you're not bringing your skincare down, you should be doing that, because this all ages just as fast as this does. Don't ignore it, because that's how you end up with a chest that looks like it's, I don't know, 55, and maybe your face looks 10 years younger. Like, you know, you could have that 10 years back down here as well if you just bring the skincare down. That's a weird way to put it, but anyway. Finish my favorite eye cream. I love this. I love this product. Now here's the cool thing. Oh, by the way, it's the Strivectin Hyaluronic Tripeptide Gel Cream for Eyes. Look at, it's like I licked the inside of this. I promise you I didn't, but I always use this to the very last drop. This eye cream is, I think, the most wonderful, hydrating, but lightweight eye cream that just gives me the most youthful look underneath my eyes. It's gorgeous. Right now I'm testing an eye cream from a company called Escapil, right? Yes, Escapil. Anyway, these guys reached out. I had never heard of them, but their ingredients sounded really interesting and I just was curious. So anyway, they sent me a few things, but they sent me their eye cream, which I'm actually enjoying as well. But this one here, fantastic. If you're lucky enough to have a Costco near you and you have a membership, go in store. I don't know if the sale is still happening, but I was able to get the full size and a little mini guy for like $27.99, you guys. I almost bought like 3, but then I thought, 1, I have a ton of eye cream that I still need to get through, but there was no way that I was walking out empty-handed. So I bought 1. And that is just because I'm sure, you know, while I'm using these other eye creams, I will get a craving for this again and I will need to bust it out. And it's nice to have that little tiny one to be able to use for a little while just to give myself a break from some of the other eye creams. But this is just the best. I'm telling you, no milia. I wouldn't tell you guys to use an eye cream that is going to give you milia anyway, because that definitely happens to me with certain types of eye creams. But this one it just makes that under eye area look so beautiful. It helps with any puffiness. It's just beautiful. And why do I have a feather on me? Finished the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Powder Foundation in the shade Cashmere. So I finished it and then I picked up a backup. So you know I like it. This time I went with the shade Ivory 02. Cashmere is 06, and then Ivory is 02. She's a little light, but also works for my pasty white skin. I'm pretty fair. But this is a wonderful powder foundation. Is it my holy grail? No, but I love it. Thus, I have another. Ooh, love this. Bamboo Anti-Breakage Thermal Protectant. This was another Costco find for me, and this is now discontinued. But there is one place that still carries it, so I will link it down below. It's such a good leave-in, you guys. Bamboo used to be a brand under Alterna. Now it's, I think, just under Henkel. I think it's just under Henkel now, but anyway, this is a wonderful leave-in hair protectant. Doesn't weigh my hair down. I love the smell of it. It just smells good. I do have one more because I got them for like $6 when Costco was clearing them out, clearancing them out. But yeah, you can still get this at, I think it's Skin Store. I'll find it and it's really good. Not that I want to get you attached to something that is now going to be difficult to find, but if it's a good price, I think it's worth picking up. It's really good. Ooh, went through another toothpaste. So someone, me, is now stuck on the Marvis toothpaste. And this was an Octoly find. Like Marvis was offering some toothpaste on Octoly and I was like, there's not much that I want here. But I do like cleaning my teeth, so I'll apply. So they actually sent me a few tubes to try. But since then, I have also repurchased it myself. This here is the Jasmine Mint, but I have to admit that my favorite of theirs is I think it's the Spearmint, the green one. And then their whitening is really good. Totally worth trying. I love this. I love this stuff. I really need more of it. It's the Murad Hydration Prebiotic 3-in-1 Multi-Mist. First off, the misty part of this is, it's totally empty. The misty part of this is fabulous. It has the nicest, most beautiful, just like mist on your skin. Not that I was applying it over makeup or anything. This was like usually step one in my skincare routine. But if you are someone who struggles with breakouts and you've never looked into prebiotics in your skincare, you should. You should also take prebiotics and probiotics internally because they're really good for you. Finish this, the Boom Boom Body Scrub. This was obviously just a little guy. This was a Sephora gift, free gift. First off, smells like $1 million. It smells like my beloved, the Boom Boom Cream. But the $45 for a body scrub, I don't know. I just feel like that's too much, even though it smells really good. And I just like the Tree Hug scrubs better. And those are like, what, $8.99 at Ulta? Just get those. My favorite SPF. The Paulas Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. I already have a backup open. It always has to be here. I wear SPF every single day, whether I go outside or not. At least SPF makes its way onto my face if like a full face of makeup doesn't. But this is fantastic for those of you with really oily skin. I find for my oily skin, because it's a struggle. The only SPF that really works are mineral SPFs. Chemical SPFs don't do quite as well, and specifically zinc oxide and titanium oxide. This one is just zinc oxide, but a lot of times if titanium dioxide is mixed with zinc oxide, that's a great combo as well, or just titanium dioxide by itself is fantastic. Love it, love that. We'll never be without it. Another Paulas Choice, Resist BHA 9. This was what I started with initially at Paulas Choice years ago when I started my skincare journey. And really, it was Paulas Choice that kicked it off for me. This is what I initially used to get rid of my blackheads on my face. It takes a while, you guys. Blackheads are super frustrating. You have to stay on top of them. I would use this like a couple times a week just all over my face because I really was blackhead prone everywhere. Now, thanks to very diligent skincare and staying on top of BHA, now I mostly use the 2% liquid BHA from Paulas Choice to like maintain things, but I do still put this on once a week, once every other week as just like a thorough BHA application because this is a 9% salicylic acid. It works. If you just use BHA consistently and you deal with blackheads, it really does help to dissolve them, dislodge them, and over time you will notice less and less. Just don't try to pick at them all the time. I know how tempting that is. Don't do it. You're just gonna get scars. I have a few from some that I tried to like dig out myself. Now that was a long time ago, but I learned a lesson. Lumify, I love Lumify drops. Go through these like crazy. I also got Craig hooked on these. He was like, what are you putting in your eyes? Your eyes look so white. They look so clear. They're so pretty. And I was like, it's just these eye drops. And so now he uses them, which is very inconvenient because then I go through the bottles faster. And then I'm like, dude, you used up my eye drops. So Costco had a 2-pack not too long ago. I don't know if they still have it. If they do, just get it at Costco. It's a much better deal. But even if you have to pay like regular full price for it, it's totally worth it. It's amazing. Just like 1 or 2 drops in each eye and it's like bleach for the eyes. Please don't ever put bleach in your eyes. I know I shouldn't have to say that, but there are some people. Okay. Oh, look, I finished a Keratin purple mask. I did do a like current gray hair favorites where I featured products that I was using from Keratin, and I said that this was one of my new faves from them. It really is. I have actually ordered a backup, so that is on its way to me. It's just fantastic. Love it. I do really wish that they would put this in bigger jars though. Like I'm talking like 8 ounces, ideally give me 16 ounces. If you're gonna give me a hair mask, give me a substantial amount of hair mask so I don't have to constantly reorder it from you, because that just, I don't know. I like big products and I cannot lie. Okay. I did actually a couple of these this month, but I only kept one of the little jars. This is the ampule from my Hana Cure mask. I'm kind of hooked on the Hana Cure masks, you guys. If you've never tried them, they're that granny mask that you see all over the gram and whatnot. It really does work. It's a great mask to do the day of an event because it just makes your skin look flawless for the rest of the day. I don't know what kind of sorcery they put into it, but basically it just makes my skin look flawless. So whenever I have like a special date or something, I use the Hana Cure masks and I just freaking love them. This came out of my travel bag. I was cleaning that out. I finished a Purology Color Fanatic multitasking hair beautifier. I really love this stuff. This little guy came with one of my holiday kits, I don't know, a couple years ago, and I finally finished it. Craig and I don't travel that much. In fact, I think I probably finished the vast majority of this when we went to New York City in 2019 for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which we watched the parade this year, and it was so sad, like, to not see all of the people, and you know, it was obviously for the best, but it was just such a different experience watching it, like, first off in person last year and then seeing it on TV this year, but without all of the spectators. It was crazy. But anyway, I cannot wait to go back to New York City, you guys. That was one of the best trips, besides when Craig and I went to Germany. We also went to Australia, which was awesome. Anyway, I really love New York City and I cannot wait to go back. I just had the best time there, and it's such a beautiful place and it's so unique, and I love all of the different cultures and how they're just all crammed together like on an island. It's such a unique city. If you ever have the chance to go when things are normal again, it's beautiful. I love it. Okay. This was actually a freebie from Sephora. This is Kerastase. I don't actually purchase from Kerastase because they're not cruelty free, but this is the Resistance Extensioniste Thermique. So this was like a leave-in. I really wish Kerastase was cruelty free because this was really nice. I would love to purchase the full size of this because it worked great on my hair, but no. Anyway, thanks Sephora. I forgot to show these. I was kind of bummed out that I forgot. So when I did my Sephora haul, I also purchased a box of the Foreo Manuka Honey UFO masks, and I've been using them. So I think I'm actually already halfway through my box. I should have probably picked up a couple. I still love the Foreo UFO device. I think it's fantastic. And these Manuka Honey are definitely my favorite. The Have a Good Day or Good Start to Your Day, Good Day mask. I don't remember what the name of it is, but that one's really good too. But this one I think is the best for sure. Also I went through several sheet masks. So some of them I just threw the packaging away for. I try to remember to bring it all in here so that I can tell you guys which ones are amazing. The Pharmacy Coconut Hydrating Mask, fabulous. Went through like 2 of those. Went through one of these Karuna Hydrating Face Masks. Really love these Karuna Hydrating Face Masks. These are fantastic. And then of course my beloved Hydro Masks from City Beauty. Love those. I hope you guys partook in the 50% off sale and got some of those. What was it? I think it was actually on Thanksgiving that the video went live. You could have saved 50% off of City Beauty with my code. They were having just the most amazing sale, and I was hoping that a lot of you would pick up some of those hydrating sheet masks from them because they're really one of my favorite products from them. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're expensive, which is why I was like, hey, when these are on sale, get a couple boxes because they're so good. But then also the vitamins. I love the vitamins. Clearly, the vitamins. That's the reason that my hair looks the way that it does, is those dang City Beauty vitamins. So hopefully you guys picked some up. And is there anything else? No, just a little perfume scent. Ooh, what is? Ooh, something leaked. It's just a perfume sample. I do like to use these up when I get them. This was from an Ulta order. This was the Idole perfume from Lancome, I'm assuming. I actually really like this one. It smells really good. It's kind of like an old lady scent, but it's nice. Anyway, I just like to finish these and then just toss them. Didn't finish a full-size perfume this month. All right, you guys, that's it for Empties for the month of November. Good to finish some things. There might be a few more Empties in December because I am nearing the end of the life on some other products that I'm currently working my way through. So yeah, and then the very last day of December, New Year's Eve if you will, I'm going to be going through and showing you guys a year's worth of skincare Empties. Now, there were a couple of months that I missed because I accidentally just threw the stuff in the trash and recycling instead of putting it into my bag in the closet. But for the most part, it's a year's worth of skincare Empties. And when you guys see this bag, it's like hysterical how much stuff I pile onto my face, and now all of this as well, because again, don't ignore it. But it's good, right? I'm finishing skincare. If it's on my face, it's doing stuff. If it's sitting on my bathroom sink, it's not doing anything. So don't save your skincare for special occasions is what I'm trying to say. I did used to be that person. That's pointless. If you're gonna buy it, use it before it expires. That's the lesson of the day from me to you. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I finished an eye primer, the Viseart one. This one's definitely done. I was just really squeezing the life out of it this morning to get the tiniest little last bit out, and she's done. So I forgot to put that in the box. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Links are down below. Let me know if you have any questions. Please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.